Ni hao, everyone. I just spent a little bit of time with the Hong Kong Massacre, about an hour and a half. It felt like a short game. I think it's a pretty short game. It's made by one person, it seems like. There's attributors, there's people that helped with some of the graphics and a little bit of the content, you know, the little icons and whatnot, but it's made by Vreski, and then someone else does the music. So I'm expecting it to be a short game. Stop there. It's a kind of like, you know, Hotline Miami. Over the top action, 3D graphics instead of a 2D pixel sprite kind of 8-bit look, 16-bit look. And it has pretty intense shooting. It's modeled after like those John Woo films, you know, with Detective Tequila and Chow Yun Fat, and it even kind of has that, like, you know, that attire. You don't really get a good close-up of what your guy looks like at first, but just from over the top, he's just wearing 80s jacket, collared shirt. He's running around with 2 pistols, and it's pretty freaking fun. I enjoy the game so far. I've been enjoying the game. It is not too difficult. I didn't realize that spacebar was slow motion. I wanted to see how long I could go with just the sliding, and I did maybe 3 bosses without. I still haven't really used the slow motion. Aside from accidental maybe panic pressing, I still haven't needed it. I'm just kind of having fun going through the maps and shooting everyone up as best and fast I can while looking stylish. So there's a lot of cool, like, little movement things that I don't remember too much from Hotline Miami. It's been almost like 9 years since I played it. I tried to get it again on Switch, and that one kept on crashing and bugging out, so it didn't work. What I really like about this one is that you can dive over a lot of obstacles. It'll naturally make you slide if there's like really like no reason to dive, but anytime you're doing the dive and or slide interchangeable, it makes you invulnerable to the fire. So that's your little get out of, you know, trouble card. I did switch my control over to shift, so it's right click and shift now for the slide attack. I am feeling a little bit better because I'm playing mouse and keyboard, using it shift and not having to press 2 mouse buttons at the same time. I don't know if it's heavy hands or what, but when I press 2 buttons at the same time, my mouse moves a little more than I want to move it. So yeah, the game plays well, runs well. It has one graphic setting that you choose from low to high, I think. And then, you know, the resolution. Aside from that, there's not really anything else. It's pretty quick to hop into. The tutorial mission is the first mission, and the narrative follows the story of a few days as you, the police officer, gets interrogated or questioned by presumably your chief or a higher up, and as you're getting questioned, you go back and you play the missions that they're talking about. So you're hunting down a drug lord. I don't want to ruin too much of the story. There's not too much there, you know, if you look at how it's laid out and whatnot. I mean, it's pretty apparent. You could probably tune out, get to the last few levels, and you know, see one cinema and be like, okay, we're getting closer to the guy the big guy at the top of the thing, whatever. I did have a couple gripes. There are moments where the AI doesn't react properly, I feel, to someone getting blasted in front of them or near them. I don't know if there's a simulated like sound situation going on, or if maybe they just need a cue that isn't getting triggered. But there's been a couple situations where you blast someone right next to someone else and that guy doesn't react. And it works in my favor, but I, you know, kind of want it to be a little more difficult. It's not the biggest deal. And the boss battles. There are boss battles at the end of each of the run of maybe 4 or 5 missions. They are really easy to cheese. They're kind of like Crash Bandicoot-ish in the sense that you're kind of going in one direction while shooting across at the boss who's not on a path that you can interact or cross over to. So you're running past other enemies, other dudes, just kind of vertically and trading fire until you get the boss. It's a cool concept, and I think it's really something that can be fleshed out, but as of right now, it doesn't work fully because it's really easy to cheese. You can shoot at a boss, run back, avoid their cover, their spray fire, and shoot the boss again. There's a little brief like, oh no, you hit me, roll, I'm invincible, that the boss does. But if the boss gets up, you can just run backwards, and you don't ever have to really interact with the enemies that are at the top of the level, making it more difficult. Again, that is especially if you've unlocked the weapon upgrades that give you higher ammo or infinite ammo on the pistols. I thought maybe if the bosses could kick over something after they ran past and got shot in that like zone of the level to block you out from doing this move, forcing you to go up. I think that'd be kind of cool. So there's like a lot of crates cover on the boss's side as they're running away. Maybe they can have a vertically stacked box that they push over after they've been shot, and it's only activated once, or it only can be activated perhaps once they've been shot. So then they can, you know, not get shot from that angle anymore, forcing the player to run up. I think it's a fun game. It definitely, for $4, I already got my enjoyment out of it in the 1 hour, you know, and a half so far. I'm definitely gonna go in and play some more. It can be difficult for some people. It's a one shot, one kill kind of game, but that's also like part of its charm. And it's challenging. It's a bunch of little challenge maps that follow some kind of cohesive narrative, so you're not, like I said in the last video with the Talos principle, it makes sense. I'm going and chasing these leads, it would make sense. If you consider giving this game a shot, it's on Switch, it's on PlayStation, it's on Linux, it's on Mac, it's on Windows. It's on... Not on Xbox. Huh. Interesting. What did Xbox do to you, Bresky? Cool. Yeah, give the game a shot, check it out. I hope you find it fun. It definitely isn't perfect, but it was also made by one independent developer. So definitely give the game a shot. It may not be perfect, but it's a lot of fun, especially for the, you know, nominal price. And you supporting this game is going to help the developer get the next game out, which I really want to play. And hopefully you'll want to play too after seeing clips. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that jazz. Patreon, tickle, donate, hug a friend, call a loved one.